Hello, I'm Green.
And I'm purple.
Welcome back, Green and Purple. We're back playing Dark Souls today, and we're gonna go try and fight the Four Kings today. I did some stuff in our absence, or in between recording sessions. I went, upgraded my shield all the way to the maximum, and then I went and I upgraded my sword to plus 14, which is one away from the maximum. We need a Titanite slab to get it to 15, and we're gonna have to go back to the Undead Asylum to get one. But we'll do that next. We're going to try and fight the Four Kings, which is the first of our Lord Souls battles that we have to do. So we've unlocked all of the shortcuts. Even with all the shortcuts, it's still kind of a bit of an annoying trek to the boss each time. So hopefully we won't die too many times.
That entire episode.
Yeah.
I know I've already done it.
I'm gonna try them a few times. If they seem to be giving us a lot of trouble, I might come back to them because I actually think they're the hardest of the four Lord Souls battles.
Oh.
Because, or at least with the build that we're doing. Because hey there,
Okay.
frame rate.
Okay, Dark Souls?
So, because basically it's the one that's down in the abyss, which means we're gonna have to have
The ring on.
the ring on, which means our speed's going to go down quite a bit because we're going to have to take Havel's ring off. So we're going to be slower than normal, and our stamina is going to be a little different from normal. So it just kind of throws you off. And also, it's one of the battles where there's more than one thing to focus on at once.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it is. They're one of those weird boss battles that can either be really hard or really
Ghost.
not that bad, depending.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Probably don't need that, but in case I get into a dicey situation.
Ghost! Toast.
Hey, you stop that.
You can't hit me now.
I'm in the wall.
Ghost forever.
Forever wasn't as long as I thought.
Going down. Derek, you gotta jump like right. Remember how people would just like, or at least when we were in marching band, whenever we went somewhere and there were people in the elevator, just like those band people would always like jump right when the elevator
yeah.
reached the bottom, so they get slammed into the ground.
Good stuff. Hey, you leave me alone, Dark Wraith.
And it's like, I'm not gonna stop him because this is funny for me.
I'm not gonna stop him because I enjoy this as well.
It's fun watching stupid people get hurt.
Okay, so here's the place.
Bro.
Bro, back off, bro.
Haha.
And before I forget, guys,
Oh, that was perfect.
I'm gonna switch my ring before I forget and then just jump into my... Ghosts! Stop! There it is. So see, we're a little slower now.
But it's worth it. So is it clear when like the ring would take effect?
Yeah, you'll see.
Okay.
It's always down here, though.
Well, it is the abyss.
Because basically the reason they flooded this town is because it was overcome by the abyss, and they're like, I don't know. Okay, well, from this point on, we need the ring.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's a little, it's frightening.
A little unsettling. I get that image where like, oh, just drop you right into it.
Yep. Now, Caleb, this is called the Four Kings, right?
Yeah.
I want you to count how many kings are in this boss fight.
Okay.
Hey, you guys stop that. This isn't going well. There's one.
2.
Come on, Derek. You gotta hit him.
Three.
So the trick with this boss battle is to try and keep the number of kings down, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's easy to become overwhelmed once more of them get into the fight. Ow. The only good thing about them is that they don't hit super hard
Yeah.
for the most part, except when they do this. Except whenever they hear you saying they don't hit very hard, and then they get mad.
Because, you know, games are sentient. I still hold that argument to be true.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that video games are working against us.
3.
It might actually be 4 this time. The weird thing is, there can be like up to 12
Oh.
or like 6 or something.
Oh.
More than 4, and then also if you have high enough damage output, there can be less than 4. So it's just kind of a weird. It just seems weird to me that they would. Hey, you stop that. It just seems weird to me that they would name a boss the Four Kings.
Yeah, and then
Not have it just be 4.
5.
Yeah, there's 5. And it's just like hard with the with like the floor as it is to to kind of get a bearing on where you are. Oh, I'm out of Estus. Ooh, this might get dicey. Hey.
There we go.
I know I said you don't want to use those as healing items, but they can be useful. And it's stuff like that where you think if you can just get enough health, you can get them. And there you go. So yeah, see, the Four Kings, there was 5 in that
Yeah.
instance. There can be more than that. There can be less. Less.
That-
Left. There we go.
Bonfire.
I started walking away from this bonfire once. I was stuck here for like 20 minutes trying to get back to that bonfire. I didn't even need it. I could have just used a homeward bone, but I was like, I wanted to have it lit. It was great. So, yeah, I think this boss is kind of cool just because it's really... The whole arena and everything's weird. But it can also be annoying just because it's kind of hard to gauge distance and everything.
And they're very slender, too.
They're very slender, and with all of their appendages flying everywhere, it can be hard to tell what's going on. There is another serpent guy, kind of like Frampt up in Firelink, that shows up down here, but he only shows up if you haven't talked to Frampt at this point in the game, which is really weird because almost everyone has talked to Frampt by this point, so you kind of have to know not to do it. And his name's Darkseeker Kaith, and then he basically just gives you a hint on how to get like the quote-unquote bad ending of the game,
Okay.
but you can still get it without talking to him, so he's kind of a weird NPC. But with that, that was the Four Kings, so we're done with New Londo. We'll warp back to Firelink real quick. So we have one of the Lord Souls, so we might as well go and put it down in the Lord Vessel. 1 down, 3 to go. And like I said, I think they're the hardest of the 4 bosses. Gravelord Nito's not too bad if you just kind of like circle around him. He's really slow with his hits. Hey. Uh-huh. You want to close your mouth there, buddy? So you can ask him to warp and he'll bring you down to the Lord Vessel. Or you can just... I think it would have been a lot funnier just... you die.
That cutscene.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
So we can offer the souls up to it.
One down.
And then the fire gets a little bigger.
3 to go.
Ooh, I can level up. I can level up quite a bit. Get some endurance up there. And then I'm gonna, before I forget, I'm gonna put on my, back on my Havel's ring so I can move faster again. Okay.
There we go.
I didn't start a timer, but I'm guessing that was about 10 minutes-ish. It could be longer, it could be less. I'm not sure. But whenever we come back, I'm probably going to go back to the Undead Asylum so that we can get that Titanite slab and fight that one optional boss that's there. Okay. Bye, everybody.
See ya.